Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? My name is Larry Ellen Alat, and it's a lovely Saturday. I am at work, home alone practically. My children are on a youth camp, on a retreat for the weekend. Tomorrow is Father's Day. I'm looking forward to Father's Day. My wife is not home. My wife is at work today. So yeah, so I thought, let me do something valuable with my time while I'm at work. Just a little bit of background about myself. I really want to touch something on the ICT space in the marketplace, in the working environment. Well, I'm in the ICT space for about 19 years. Consistently, I've been working for a company for 18 years, where my journey came to an end. I was on a 2-month break, and after my break, by the grace of God, I managed to hop onto another company, which is in the mining industry, doing almost similar to what I was doing, but this is just more on a higher level, where I am practically managing the end-to-end change, IT change management process, meaning that whatever change is proposed by the requester, it will come through to us. We will assess, we will evaluate the information, we will try and understand what it is that you need to do and why you need to do it. We will look at what areas of infrastructure will you be impacting. We are looking at your the users that will be impacted. We are looking at downtime. We are looking at your schedule, what date and time you would like to implement the change into the environment. Now, when I say change, it could be a deployment of software. It could be upgrading a server. It could be any modification. It could be any addition. It could be any any change to the existing IT infrastructure that you would like to do, either to enhance, either to upgrade, or either to do maintenance. So yeah, that's just basically a slight introduction. So in theory, what happens there, it will come through to my process. I will, we will manage that on your behalf. We will take your request to the change advisory board. There we will have a discussion. We will get technical approval. You would have to present the change. You will have to present your user acceptance testings. You will have to bring your test results there. You will have to discuss that, and if there is impact from other areas, that's where they will give input. If if your change will have unforeseen impact in other areas, then we would either decide whether it's going to go through or not. So in a nutshell, that's basically what I'm doing, apart now from communications and having to update my change registers and making sure that everything is aligned according to policy. Enough of that. So this is what I want us to talk about today. So my thing, why I came on here today, is to be able to share my experience in the marketplace. So there are basically 3 areas that I've identified for young professionals that's just coming into the information and communications technology space. So that's basically what ICT stands for. And as a young professional, when you enter into the market space, you're fresh from varsity, you don't know what to expect. Maybe you've been enrolled into a learnership program that sort of gave you some level of background as to what you can potentially expect into the marketplace. But here's the thing, once you fully fleshed into that environment, there are some challenges that you might experience that could have some level of culture shock for you. So here is where I would like to help in terms of transitioning you into the market space. If you are a freshman, there are 3 things that you need to sort of identify in order to have a successful fulfillment in your journey, in terms of you having to build your career. One of the things that you need to try and understand is sorry, my mouse is just jumping around. Just want to get that stabilized. So yeah, one of the things that you need to try and identify in order for you to have a successful career in terms of and not only that, in terms of building your relationships, whether it's upstream, whether it's downstream, whether it's on the same level with your colleagues, right? So one of the things that you need to try and identify is, who are you really? Sometimes we perceive ourselves, even in the marketplace, as just mere human beings doing just things that other human beings are doing, and merely just accepting the same challenges that other human beings accepting, and with that same challenges that other mere human beings are accepting comes with the same unhappiness, and all of it is just being accepted because that is known to be the known for example standard that human beings are facing in the ICT space. But here's the thing that I want to tell a freshman based on my experience: do not do that. Understand who you are, where your identity is concerned. The same challenges that people have faced, you need to find measures and ways to overcome them. Be great, be have a problem solving mentality on a level. Fix things that others have been sitting with for the years and they were not able to fix them. That's how high you need to challenge yourself where your identity is concerned. You are not just a mere human being with a mere identity. One of the things that you need to try and attain is a high level, not only a high level of skill. Always build your mind with information. Read, study, learn. Don't become stagnant in the marketplace. Try and excel to the greatest levels possible. Okay, and the other thing that I've been able to successfully identify, sometimes when we're in the marketplace, you try and seek approval from everybody. And here's the thing about legacy: some legacy thinkers will tell you, we've been there, we've tried it and it didn't work. Do not accept that level of advice. That will just keep you on the same level, and stop going and seeking for approval from people that are negative, from people that does not have a proof track record of great successes within the marketplace, great processes that they have been able to design. Stay away from people like that, people that will intimidate you, people that will speak negative, people that will have a different opinion about you, because a lot of times you will seek validation from the wrong people that will give you wrong words, and that will just allow you to think on a level that they are thinking. Do not do that. Find a mentor that will help you, that will build you, that will support you, and that will kind of help your ability to think critically outside of the box. Whether you are part of a community forum, other tech groups, there are other people, there are other tech community groups that you can be part of, where you can ask a question, pose a question, and somebody will give you an answer. Constantly engage with people that will take you to your next level. The other one that I'd like to talk about is acceptance. You get into a space, you cannot accept the norm. You've got to set a benchmark for yourself where you will initiate new initiatives, new ideas. You're coming on board, bring on a level of excellence, do things differently. Even if others say it cannot be done, you make sure you are doing it specifically in the area that you have been placed in the area of functionality that you will function in, over exceed your role, your specific role into what the company is entrusting you. Remember, when companies hire you, they hire you based on the solution that you can provide. If you can over exceed that solution in terms of bringing alignment, for example, to policies, to the way that things are being done, to governance, etc. So the one of the things that I wanted to tell you is, do not accept the norm, for example, based on things that will contradict your core values, like bullying, like gossip, like speaking down on others, like just merely taking people's names and causing some level of accusation against them. Don't do those things. Have solid qualities that will help you transition. Because let me tell you, even in the marketplace, you will go through levels of accusations that you would not expect. But how do you behave in these particular instances? For example, I've gone through a process where there was a whole lot of accusation against me, and one of the things that I've been successfully that I was able to successfully implement, I did not compromise my core values. I did not compromise my outlook in life. I did not compromise what I believe in. I did not compromise on how I perceive things. And even in that process, yes, we've had to part ways, but I did not. How can somebody just come to you and say, this is what we propose for you? We are proposing a voluntarily retrenchment. This is where we are with you, based on your ability, based on the fact that you are assertive, you are opinionated, and you understand your posture, your principles, your discipline, and what you stand for. Based on those things, for some reason, I was given that alternative, and one of my stands was, listen, I am not going to accept a voluntarily retrenchment. I am still young. I don't see the reason why I must go on retrenchment. This is not my decision. This is your decision based on your allegations against me. They didn't know how to fire me. These are the proposals that were brought on the table. But what am I saying here? That's the past. I've moved on to another organization, very happy in my role, very expressive, I report to one of the best managers practically in the world. He's giving me scope, he's giving me opportunity, he's giving me a whole lot of, even counsel, motivation as to what needs to be done. And I'm quite happy in my recent role, and a great relationship with my manager. But nonetheless, that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say to you is, here you have HR policies, you have policies pertaining to your job function, you have your own principles, and there is company core values. Now, you as a person, you need to bring some level of alignment where the HR policy is concerned. Bring alignment to where the function of the job is, and you got to bring alignment to your core values. See where your core values are fitting into that, and that's how you will form your own structure in terms of blending into the company's core values. If anything contradicts your principles, for example, bullying, that's a no-no. And that's one of the things that I've been able to successfully, how do I put this, being vocal about. I can never be bullied in the marketplace. It's not possible. I can never be bullied. I can never be intimidated. I can never. I'll make you very much aware, and very quickly also. Do it with others, but when it comes to me, my friend, you better wake up. You better wake up, because that's something that will never happen to me, and that's a principle. For me, that's a principle and that's a core value. And if you're going to try it, if you want to quickly see where our relationship will be going, come and bully me. I mean, that's just me. It's my personality. That's a no-no. I don't do that. I don't allow those things. And nonetheless, so my advice for young professionals in the ICT space: go and be great. Go and make it. Understand your company's culture. Understand the core values. Understand the vision. Understand the mission statement. Know your HR policies. Anything over above that is not acceptable. So the 3 areas that we spoke about today was identity, approval, and acceptance. Go and build your career, be successful, and be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you.